All right, this is my first live, so I am unsure of a lot of things, so bear with me as I figure this out myself. But thank you guys for joining. Hopefully this orientation is the right way. It was giving me like, hey, your orientation is the wrong way, but I think it's okay. Okay, so this hi, I'm Danny from Danny with a Planny, here on YouTube and on Instagram. I do majority of like sticker hauls, but I am starting to dabble into journaling. So I wanted to start journaling, um, doing some journaling hauls for you guys. So that is what this is about. And since like it's new to me, I thought, why not make it even more complicated and make it alive? um, but anyways, so I am excited for all these things. Really have been wanting to like dive into them. So I'm thought live would be a nice option for me. So if it's something that seems pretty simple and easy, then I'm gonna maybe do some more of them, but not all of my things will be live. So it's just another tool in my arsenal to like play with. So first I have some Archer and Olive stuff. There was um like a subscription box that they had that was kind of like school themed and teacher themed. And then so of course, me being a teacher, I needed to get some of those things. One notebook in particular I was super, super excited about. So that's what that is about. And then I have some stuff that I've gotten from Amazon that I'll show you guys. And then I went to like my craft store and got some of those things. And then there was something from scrapbook.com that was recommended to me by Tay of Shantae Plans to go look for that or use that website. And I think I have scrambled upon it before, but like didn't, I don't know. But Tay has been very helpful in all of this process of me journaling. Tay is doing her journaling journey as well, but as further along in the process. So she's been super helpful. Okay, so let's get started with the Archer and Olive. So here is it came in a huge box. First off, I could not fit the box on my desk. So I took all the things out of it and then have kind of just laid it on my desk. I may need to move like some of this aside, obviously, but I just kind of wanted you guys to get like a visual of what it kind of came with, like packaged wise. So inside it has like this cute little envelope, and then you can flip it over if you want like spoilers, quote unquote. Um, so these are all the things that came with these 8 things. This is like a coupon code, so I covered that up. But anyway, so those are all the things that we'll be going over. I'm going to set that aside. And then I think what I'll do, I'll do the little things first. So like the tape and the markers, and then, oh, I'll do the, that as well. Full disclosure, I have kind of looked into this stuff already because I couldn't help myself because it's literally been, I think, like 2 months since I have gotten this, and I was going away on vacation and needed some of the items or wanted to use some of the items or potentially use some of the items. So I got them out in case. So, all right, let's look at this washi tape. I haven't really super been using a whole lot of washi tape lately, but with journaling, maybe that's something that I'll get into more. So this is in gold foil. Um, this one is kind of got some like scissors and like mostly school supplies, but also has some plants like leaves and stuff on here. So it's cute. It's kind of like a pinky mauve kind of color. I'll leave it like this, I guess. And this mat, if you did not know, is from Dear Emmy, and Dear Emmy is owned by the same people of Sadie Stickers. So they've started like a leather company. So this mat is really lovely and nice. And so if you're interested, you can always stop by them and get there's a couple people's coupons on Instagram. So I think like Cassie has one. Um, Tay might have one, and Tara of the Sticker Garden, I think, has one. I'm sure there's a few other people, but anyway, so if you want a discount on like the mats, they started rings and A5 rings, and they have other journaling. I might need to start picking some up since I'm using so many now. Okay, so this is time. I've never, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not much of a military time person. It kind of hurts my brain to like think of the. It doesn't hurt my brain. That's like false, but it's more thinking than like what I want to do most of the time. So I don't know if I'll actually use this, but I think the idea is to put it in your journal, and like it'll help you with like time. I don't want to say timekeeping, but like it's your time. Like if you have like a really busy day and you want to schedule things out, it'll help you with like, all right, at this time I have this, at this time I have this, at this time I have that. That's what the idea of that one is. I guess I'll leave this. I just hate that it's not the right direction. Okay, that's just me though. All right, and this one seems more like a checkbox kind of situation. Where's the so but it has like the colors that are in the kit. Okay, sorry, I have some people. Hi guys, if there's chats going on, say hi, because I was like, this is new to me. I want to see how the chat works. I'm also on my tablet over here. I have it like up so that I can make sure that I'm in screen, and if things do pop up in a chat, I can see them, and hopefully I can respond to you. So if you do want to say hello, please do so. Okay, so that one's for the check boxes. I am always very curious about washing paper and like writing on it. So, I do think people make stickers like checkbox stickers or check mark stickers. So, but I will try to do some testing of different materials on that. I think my favorite of the four tapes is this one, the ruler. I think that's really cute. It's kind of like a gray, like a warm gray color. So those are the four tapes that I got with this subscription. I have never actually like been into swatching my tapes, however you say that word. So I've never done that. But maybe that's something I can do with some of my notebooks that I have started collecting. um, so and that way I have like a kind of an easy way to look through them. Right here is the memo pad. I love their packaging is so like so exquisite, I feel like. I don't want to rip it. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Why is this so hard? Let's see. All right, there we go. Sorry guys. Thanks for bearing with me. It's like one of the things about a live is like in my editing, I would have like fast forwarded through the struggles. Okay, so cute little push pin on the top. This is like the gray color. I think the theme is like this like pinkish color, this teal, a gray. That's kind of the colorway that I've noticed through here. So this is fun to like take notes. What I like about this is that there's lines on this, and then on the other side it's grid paper. So that's kind of cool that you're getting both in one sheet. So that's really nice. I'm actually not gonna put that back because I'll leave that out to help me take notes, and I'll put it actually might be really good to take notes while I'm filming, and because I'm constantly losing the sticky. Well, not constantly, I shouldn't say that. Like sometimes I'm losing the sticky. But I can write in like the timestamps of everything, or like how long and like what order. So just some behind the scenes of like when I film. So I really think this is cute. I'm gonna definitely use this. Okay, and then I'll get into these stickers next. Has anybody, if you have either are currently in the chat or um, watching this back later, anybody else gotten these Archer and Olive like subscriptions? And I get nervous about subscriptions like this with actual physical objects versus like stickers. 'Cause, like I know I'm going to use stickers, but like how many journals can you collect? And I say that as somebody that has actually really started collecting a lot of journals. Um, so I'm just curious how you guys use all of them and all the materials that are in them. I did only do the one-time subscription just because the whole reason why I did this was because of one particular notebook that I wanted, and I'll show that to you when we get there. But I'm also very happy with the rest of it. So kind of put me down this like weird, I don't want to say track, but like I was just like, oh, I love that. And then got all these other things. And this is in particular, like, I saw this, got like tested them out and ended up getting more. So I'll show that to you guys in a little bit. But okay, so here are some like clipboards. These are mood trackers. You get 2 of each set. So if you're doing journaling, I guess it's nice to have like the multiple mood trackers and things in there. Some journaling elements. And then this is also like trackers here. Again, there's 2 sheets, and then the like this could be for your whole, obviously it says January through December, so you're tracking that. Um, Tracking something, I guess, with that, like each of the days. This is kind of really cool, like from a graphing standpoint, this one, because um, obviously there's not 31 days in like February. So you would have to go to this one, but like you could black those out, but it would be really cool to like kind of see visually how well you were tracking something across the whole year. I feel like I would start off really well in January and then like definitely be trailing off by March. Okay, so that is the 4-page sticker, doubles of each. So it's not like 4 individual pages, it's 2 and 2. Put this back. I'm trying to put them back just so that I stay organized and don't like forget or lose anything. Unless I know like I'm leaving this out because I want to use this next or like soon. Okay, I'm gonna go into this. I did pull this. This is one of the things I pulled out when I was traveling because I thought maybe I wanted to use this. I feel like is so helpful. First off, that box, guys. Sorry, I say first off and I'm like going back to it. But the composition notebook pattern on this, it's really giving me Dash of Sun like vibe. Like if you've seen her recent school kit, that's it right there. Um, okay, so here is a ruler, but it also has like boxes. I'm like totally doing this backwards. Sorry. Has boxes and stuff already created in. The other really cool thing, I think that this is pretty darn cool. And let me see if where's my notebook? I swear I just had my notebook. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so if you have these dots on here, you can line it up so that you know that it's like 3 dots long. So there is, so I've put it in the corner, right? So there's, so 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 dots like horizontally, and then vertically it's going to be 12 dots. So I should have picked something that's smaller. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's really cool. So that way you know like how exactly, especially as somebody that's new to journaling. Um, and also like if I'm like, hey, I don't really want 15, I can do it shorter if I want. So I just think that's a really handy. And this I think is the size of the boxes, the dots boxes or dots, so that gives you exactly the right amount there. Um, Curious. Sorry, I'm noticing these little circles here. I don't know if you can see those. There is one on 16 and one on 23. What those are for? I'm wondering if they were marking sizings of things. So this is not an Archer and Olive um, notebook. So I'm wondering if it matches up with their ones and their kits or their collection. So, and then this one is just like a centimeter one. So I find this is going to be really, really helpful. I'm excited. That's one of the reasons why I have already like, haven't used it yet, but I pulled it out because I was like, oh, this could be really useful. There's also, I don't want to put that too far away because I'm sure I'll use it again. What I find with this is that it's also like the check boxes. So you can either do square check boxes. I don't put this behind it. Don't know if it's like not picking up or picking up. So there's square check boxes and circle check boxes. So that's neat. And then you also, if you wanted a different shape, you have the hexagon there, and you can. Thing is, it's not like in a row, so you have to like do it yourself and be very like make sure it's in line. So, anyways, this is the ruler. Again, super helpful. I'm excited that I have that in my toolbox. Okay. All right, these I did test out. I think they're actually swapped. I did color swatch them in the back. Okay. Excuse my messy. It's super messy handwriting. All right, so here is, I think this one is the eucalyptus one. So that's that top one. And the gray, gray one is here. New gray. And I will show you what they look like. So that's new gray. Barley. I accidentally double lined it and I wanted to see what it looked like just single line. So that's why there's two there. So that's the barley. It's like a pinky neutral. The green one is green tea. And then lastly, there is salted sea, which is a fun color. Okay, so so what is neat about this is like, and you can see there is a like chiseled edge. Come on. So there's a chiseled edge there. So that creates that fatter line. And then there is a smaller line there. So it's more fine line. So this one is the 3mm and this is 0.4mm. I like this colorway. I think it's a really fun, again, those goes with the theme, obviously. So this inspired, I like these pens so much that I wanted to get the acrylic, like not versions of this. If they had acrylic versions of this, I would have. And I'll show you those in a little bit. But so these are the dual tip pens. The thing about everything in this collection is that you have to get it through the subscription box. But these are items that you could get in any subscription box that you get. So although this one's not, I don't think this one's available anymore. But you can get like future ones. Okay, now onto the notebooks. I'm just gonna go top to bottom. Again, the aesthetics, they like spot on with the aesthetics. Okay, this is the reason why I wanted, was because of this composition notebook one. I love the color. The color definitely is up my alley. Being a teacher, this scalloped detail, perfect. Like the whole thing. I love it. Love, 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 love. don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I love it and I needed it. Okay, so elastic band, keep it all together. They have the charm. It says composition notebook. It is like kind of a gold-ish tint. Lots of paper, like lots of different options. I want to bring that, sorry, paper clips. I was thinking about, I need to bring this ruler back in to see if those, I'm very curious about what these dots are. If anybody knows what those dots are, please let me know because I'm so curious. Anywho, this is all things that I need to learn as I'm going through my journey of journaling. Okay, I keep wanting to think this is my center, because this is actually my center of my desk, but with the camera and stuff, it's more off to the left. So I apologize if I am off screen. I also apologize if like people are trying to chat to me and I'm unaware. Okay. I really wish I could see. Is there a chat filter on, I wonder? If I did, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to put a chat filter on. Okay, I think that it's like if you wanted to chat, you could. If not, that's cool. If you're just hanging, that's also cool. Okay, so back to this. This book belongs to, it is a dotted grid and it's blue in color. Lots and lots of pages. It's such a thick, like, and it's nice thick quality. I don't have like the actual, I don't want to say dimensions, that's not the word. The actual description, or maybe it's on that card. I think this is this one. Full cover, composition, design printed on vegan leather. Sorry. With gold foil details, 192 dot grid page of our signature 160 GSM paper. I'm starting to learn about all that because it does make a difference, like when you are journaling. I know that like in our planners, Alicia had, like, she mentioned that she had spent a lot of time figuring out paper for her inserts, and like that was part of it, the GSM. So I'm starting to like currently learn about it, but I think that has to do with like the thickness of the paper. But anyways, so that is the details of this one. But I really love the cover, and that is exactly why I got this one. And I thought it'd be really cute sitting on my shelf, or sitting, I don't know. I'm going to use it. I just need to figure out how. Also, there was a pocket in the back, sorry I didn't say that. And a pen loop, in case you didn't see it. Ooh, sorry. I was just noticing this like nice, like hinge, not a hinge, expansion. Maybe that's the word. So you can put like stickers and stuff back there, or different kinds of things. And then the pen loop is there too for you if you want that. So I love this. I'm really excited and jazzed that I have this in my collection. Okay, next up, how do I want to do this? Okay, is this one. All right. Again, the theme. They really are doing great things with this theme. This back to school theme. All right, this is called Measured. You guys, the feeling on this one, like, it's crazy. This one is not as like fat as the other one, but that's okay. I also think like with the size of it, like obviously it's having a hard time being in frame. It's got the grids, the pencil, scissors, and paper clip. Looks like a ruler on the side, and the spine also looks like a ruler. so that's like just them sticking with the theme. I like. um, okay, and then on the inside, they have that same like three school supplies there, and then this book belongs to, and the dotted grid on the inside. So this one says, trade up the old bent up spiral notebook for this beautiful hardcover vegan leather notebook with 112 dot grid pages of our signature 160 GSM paper. So again, lots of dots to play with. I am interested in like trying to play with different sizings of journals. Um, so right now I think I am in an A5. This one. Seriously, y'all. Yeah. So it's the same size as the other one. So I'm, and you'll see I have another one that I got that is more square, so I have different sizes to play with. And then I have also recently picked up something from Aura Estelle to do some more of like um, lists and stuff that I wanted to, like, there's some lists and stuff that I wanted to do, but I wanted to also make it pretty with putting stickers and stuff on it. So anyways, so I'm just trying to play with different sizes of journals and whatnot, but there's also this charm at the bottom, the bookmark. Okay. All right, the last thing from the kit, or from the subscription, is this here. And it's a journaling case. Okay. The texture again on this is phenomenal. So a philo, not a journaling case. It's a A5 zipper philo with plenty of space for your A5 notebook and the accessories you want on hand at all times. Zip it up and keep it safe between journaling sessions. Okay, so nice zipper, beautiful design on the front. There's a spine. So, really pretty. I like this color too. Like, I'm glad it's like a neutral color, in my opinion. Okay, so these are pen loops. There's a pocket here, a pocket here. This one's a very tight pocket. This one seems a little looser. From what I am understanding, this is a washi loop. So you put the washi on here that you want to take with you, and it's good to go. I don't know if it's used for anything else. If you do know, let me know so that I am in the know. The pocket here, and then a pocket here. So I think because it's not a cover, it's a philo, if I'm not mistaken. Again, feel free to correct me as I'm learning, because that's how I learn, right? Is that you guys tell me and then I'm aware. Is that I think it's mostly just to like store the book. It's not necessarily to have it like sit within. However, I am curious about that. Is that something that's supposed to happen? There's not one on the other side. So, like there's not like a opening for it on that side, so I know that I'm not supposed to dip it in, but I do think that feels right. So, yeah, so that's so pretty. I hadn't done that yet. I hadn't put one in, so I'm not sure if that was right. I feel silly, but you know what? That's how you learn, right? Is that you do all that. So that I really like that. That's really cool. All right, I'm ready for a planner meetup, guys, or a journaling meetup. Who's coming? Anybody in a Seattle area? so that is the subscription. Dusk aesthetic was the theme of that one. The main reason why I wanted it was because of this. But I'm very happy to try out all the other things too. So I'm not mad about it, guys. Okay. I am gonna leave all that stuff over there because we're live. And it looks like a mess behind me. But I'm gonna go over the two other Archer and Olive items that I got. Okay, so this one is not a sub. It was just a journal that I saw that I wanted to try out. Well, one, I liked the outside cover, and then two, I wanted to try out the size. Um, it was like a sea theme one. So, and then I wanted to try out more of the square size. And I think I was talking to, again, Tay, because Tay has inspired all of us. I like the mermaid style on the front, like the pattern. It has Beyond the Sea 2024. I think that was the collection. Yay, somebody said hello. Hi, Gloria. I was like, I'm trying to figure out how the chat works, and you're the first one to say hello. So hello. Okay, I'm just glad that it's on and it's working. All right, so this pattern I thought was really cool. It reminds me of like a meteor shower. Did anybody see the meteor shower that just happened? I can't remember the name of it. Perseus meteor shower. And there was also the Northern Lights. Chelsea of Dash of Sun and I were talking about this. She got to see both of them, and I'm super jealous. But I think being up in Canada, they get a little bit of a advantage in that aspect of being able to see those things. I did not see either one, unfortunately. But back in May, I did see the Northern Lights. So, sorry, side tangent. But this is really pretty and made me, again, think of shooting stars. So, I wanted to pick that up. It's a deep, like, teal color. I love it. Okay. Opening it up, it has the silver foiling on the inside, kind of continuing that like pattern on the outside. This book belongs to. So what I was saying about Tay is that I think she mentioned to me when I was literally just like starting to dabble into this is that if you like to do like Dutch doors, this is a fun one to pick up because by the time you end up cutting on a regular sized one, like a A5, I think is what I'm trying to say. If you're cutting up on an A5 size, I say it's regular, but it's just regular to me. By the time you cut up, like your like page is down to like nothing. So she was suggesting, or if that's something that you are interested in, which I think is a good suggestion, that you get this one because that way you can go like if I chop up a bunch, I still got like almost the A5 size. So anyway, so I was like, oh, that's great information and I'm going to use it. So that's why I picked up this one. And I like the color. So that was what this was about. Also in that order, I got, it's literally like a pile of stuff behind me. Okay, I got these two, which is the acrylograph pens. So they're kind of like acrylic pens, basically, is what the idea here is. So it comes in these very nice, I'm gonna put this off side. It comes in these very nice like packet, like a container things. And it's water-based, acrylic, non-toxic, great for layering and blending, works on dark surfaces too. So in my mind, I have all these dreams of like all this journaling stuff that I'd love to do it one day. One of the things is like the black paper. Has anybody seen people journal with the black paper? I think it's beautiful and gorgeous, and I one day would like to incorporate that into some of my journaling. So, besides that, you can still use this on non-black paper, but it stands out really well on the black paper as well. So, This one is the Jewel selection. I'm wanting them to come out with more because I feel like they only really have two colorways. Maybe there's three, and I just didn't care for the third one, or it was too close in colors with the other two. I can't remember at this point in time, but anyways, so I'm hopeful that they'll come out with more colorways. Here are like the instructions, and as you can see, there's like black paper, there is tan, and then here's like white. So it's can be used for all kinds of things. I'm hopeful that I will be better at like drawing, not like this, but maybe. Instructions, tips for keeping the pen. This, I think, if I'm understanding, is like a blending palette. So it's like really glossy. And so if you are using this, I think you can kind of like put some over here and then blend it with something else, I think is what the idea is. I was trying to see if I could read quickly. When layering colors, wait until ink is completely dry before placing. So no, that's not. Oh, maybe it's like if you were doing a more water based, so like I don't know. If somebody else again knows, let me know. Oh, here is a blending tips. Sorry guys, this is hard to keep in frame. It's so large. So here's the palette, and like the blending, like how to do it. So it gives you some how to's and like tips. Okay. Speaking of tips, different kind of tips. There's extra ones in here. Yeah, let me get that out for you. All right, so it comes with some extra ones, which is nice that they offer that. And I think you can get some in the store as well if you like run out of these. If not, I'm sure you could probably find some on Amazon. Amazon has all the things. Okay, so here is the colorway. I felt like it would be really good going into fall. One thing I wish, because I did, I think I swatched this one too. One thing I wish that they did is they put names on them. They did not. Like that is, I don't understand why they didn't put names on them. They put names like on the back of the box, like this box, but it's not on the pens, and I forever will like not understand why like that is not a thing. You want to know what you're getting, right? So like why are we not putting the names on? Okay, so this is the swatch. You can't really see that one. There's a white one there. So it blends in fairly well with this paper type and color. Again, this is a random like inexpensive one that I got off of Amazon to kind of play and test with. It's the one that I have been using for like I put my April in here. Obviously still have not gone back to fill out everything. And then there's my May, and then my I skipped over June and went to August, and I'm still debating what I want to do. I'm actually thinking about moving into a new one and doing June and July. What is it? July, August, September, and like starting halfway through the year, I'm moving into one of these other ones that I've just got, and then starting over again with August, and maybe going back and begging Jess to like. They're still up in the shop, so I don't need to beg her. I just need to do it before she takes them down. um, is going back and getting some of the sheets that I messed up on so that I have them. Anyways, so I really wish they put their names on them. That is like my big caveat to this, is that they're not named. Anyways, so and it's not even like on the other one, at least there was like a name on the back side. Like there is no, like on the back, there is no name for any of these, so I have no idea. But you got to see the colors. I like the jewel tones. I think are gonna be great for a little bit of winter, like the blues, winter, even like the greens and the dark color here. Good for Christmas. These colors would be good for fall. I was like, what holiday's coming, or what season's coming up? Fall. So I think this will be good for the fall winter time transition. So that's why I got these colors. And then the other one I got, these are more bright. So these are the tropical selection. So in my planner, I am, my memory planner, I am doing more of a, I'm finishing up spring, going into summer. So I thought this might be, if I wanted to incorporate these things, I'm not sure how I'm going to do some of that. I do want to start bringing some more journaling-esque elements into my planner, and I feel like the community is starting to do that. I've seen butterfly plans do it, and then I've seen, well, I've just seen some other people starting to bring stuff into, like, journaling elements into their planner, and I think it's so fun to add texture and whatnot into your planner. So um, anyway, so I thought maybe this could be another way to bring some texture and stuff into my planner. So those are like the acrylics from Archer and Olive. They're very good quality. My biggest caveat is I wish they put names on them. Okay, so I think that's all of my Archer and Olive things. Next thing I wanted to go over, sorry, that was a little loud. Okay, I got in the washi shop. That's what the washi shop? Washi, what is this place called? I think it's a washi shop. I don't know why there's, I don't know what the tea's about. Washi tape? That's what the tea's about. Just kidding. But this is from the washi shop. So these are pet tape. I obviously have not even opened them. I normally try to do that kind of stuff off camera. And I'm actually missing one. I just remembered I was planning on doing a spread. I may pull that one into a different plan with me, or a different haul video, because it's in the other room, so I can't go get it right at the moment. But you guys can join me while I open this up. It's almost like Christmas. Okay, speaking of lace and all that, I wanted to get, not speaking of lace, but like adding stuff in, and I was thinking lace because Butterfly plans put lace in one of her most recent ones, and so I wanted to pick up these to kind of play with. So I was mostly excited about the white one. So let's kind of open it up and see. I'm not going to open up all of them, but I thought I'd show you guys. So it is like contour or kiss cut around the lace, and it's flat, and it is a little bit like reflective, so it's glossy. That's the word I'm looking for, glossy. um so I'm interested to see how that plays out on like, mostly the thing with the glossy, I feel like is more about like picture taking, in my opinion. The glare of the lights and whatnot. And I will say transparent matte like just melts into whatever journal or you're doing. So that, like, pros and cons, right? But I feel like some of the pet tape that I have seen, I have not used a whole lot of pet tape, but some of the pet tape that I've seen other people use, I guess I am going to kind of swatch all of these. So that is the pink one, because they are all different designs, so I couldn't choose. That's why I have all of them. So anyways, this one's the black one, but a lot of the pet tape that I've seen does kind of melt into the journal. So that's, I don't know, it'll be interesting. I also thought these might be fun to like overlap on top of each other, like this brown underneath the white one might be kind of cool, or the black underneath the white might be fun. Putting some, okay, different applications if you're using it in a journal versus, I'm still, majority of my thoughts tend to try to go towards my planner, my memory planner. So this could be fun as bottom washi, this, or date cover section, sidebar, obvious things. You could put the transparent mat underneath of it, or foil underneath of it. That would be kind of cool to put foil underneath of it. Um, so different potential applications for this. And then the last one is kind of like an olive or dark green color. The colorway on these is a little, I don't want to say off, because I don't mean off. I just mean like not probably something that is going to go with all kits, um, or all decorative things. So that was my big caveat. I think when I purchased this, I was like, can it go with a lot of things? Maybe, maybe not. So, anyways. All right, so we have the black, the white, the brown, the pink, and the green. So those were all the laces ones. And these are still, I'm like 99% sure, these are still up in the washi shop, the washi shop with their washi tape. That's what the WT is for. Okay, these three are ones that I've like been toying in the community, the planner community. We've been, I feel like, really leaning towards this vintage vibe. And I love this like map design. There is no shop currently that offers a sticker, a terrible sticker, it's able to be torn sticker, washi paper sticker, with this design. So when I saw this tape, I was like, yes, please, in hopes that I can get that behind some of these. One that I'm thinking about using it for is like a travel. There have been some traveling kits out there with like airplanes and boats and whatnot. So I thought that that might be. Is that? Sorry. I'm trying to like talk and do this at the same time without like seeming like like acting like I know what I'm doing. Okay. So here, and with the pet tape, you cut out what you want and then peel it up. So the back is not sticky. On these, the back was sticky. This one is not sticky. So you would cut it out and then peel off the backing for the pet tape. So Port Angeles, Indianapolis. Not sure what that one is. So all kinds of different options. There's San Francisco. And then does it start repeating? Nope. No, that's still not a repeating. I really like these two, like the city blocks. I think those are fun. I still don't think I've gone to a repeating one yet. That's really long. That could be cool in a sidebar. So, anyways, I'm not going to unroll this whole thing. Okay, I do think that we've hit, all right, we've hit one where we're repeating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 different ones, and it at least goes 2 or 3 times around. So, all right, so those are my thoughts on this and why I picked this one up. I also know that I picked up Simple Paper. She had a plane themed or travel themed subscription or a monthly that I picked up. So I thought that would also go well. With it being black too, it leans more towards that neutral color. Or not neutral, but like able to be put in the background without kind of detracting from whatever other thing you got going on within the shop. Shop within your spread. Did I get 2 of these? I might have gotten 2 of them. I don't think I did that on purpose, if I'm being honest. Or are they two different ones? It seems very similar. I think I got two of them. I'm 99% sure this is the same because that looks the same. I will pull it out anyways and just see real quick. Yeah, this is the same. I hate when I do that sometimes, but you know what? It happens. Maybe I'll de-stash it to somebody. Okay, and then this one I think just has some vintage-esque vibes. The other one that I got that's in the other room, they had like a city, and I think the cities were New York, London, and Paris. I got the Paris one. I also got the Paris themed one from like the collection, the decorative collection from Letters to Apollo, in hopes that like I can kind of use some of the elements from that pet tape to kind of supplement with the Letters to Apollo, in hopes that I could do a Olympic themed kind of spread, or like not spread, but like kind of maybe documenting some of the things from the Olympics. Okay, again, vintage stuff that we're doing in the community, so this would be, I thought would be fun to pull in as well. All the different writings, different elements. So that is where this is coming from. The thing with pet tape I feel like is crazy is that, like, I think this was one of my like drawbacks when I first saw pet tape, is that it was like super repetitive and you didn't get much variation. And I'm like, well, how many of those like if there was a whatever, how many of these can I really use in a spread without it being like super repetitive? What I've noticed lately is that, like, obviously there was 15 of those maps in there. That's not super repetitive. So I've been feeling like there's more variety coming in with a lot of these things, and that is something that I appreciate, so that I don't feel like I am like getting 20 of the same one. Okay, so I think this was the end. Right here. Okay, so that is a lot. I'm not like, I don't even know how to count that or quantify that for you guys, because it's definitely not going to fit within the screen. All right, so just watch. This is all that you would be getting. Oh, the Paris one would go well with the, sorry, ADHD. Trying to do it smooth, but obviously I'm not doing a good job. But yeah, so this is all that you get. And it's still going. I think that's so amazing that they're able to do that. So anyways, that is the stuff that I got from the washi shop. They have some really cool different kinds of washi, and it was hard just picking out the things that I did pick out, because I mean, I don't want to go, I'm excited about all this drilling stuff. I also don't want to go overboard with all the things, but I was trying to like justify it to myself that like, oh, I can use some of this in my planner. So like I'm hopeful that the journaling thing pans out, but if it doesn't pan out, it better pan out, because I've already sunk a bunch of money into it. So anyways, so that is what I got from the washi shop. And then plus the Paris one, which I'll have to show in another haul. All right, and then next up is going to be a bunch of like random stuff that I've gotten. I'll start with the lace, because I'm very excited about this lace. Okay, I got excited with seeing different people, like different friends and stuff, starting to use lace. Like Jess of Lustrous Plans, she did a journaling spread. It was super gorgeous. I don't know if you guys have seen that or if you follow her. I've been obsessed with her lately. Hi, Jessie. How are you? Oh, I'm like good. I'm glad you're getting some being productive. She said she's doing some laundry. um, it's fine if you just want to listen. I appreciate you saying hi. And yes, the composition notebook. She was commenting on the composition notebook. I love it too. Um, it's okay. Jazzy, tell me what week size is because I'm still new to this, so I don't know all the sizes. I don't think it is. I think it was an A5 size. So, um, and I'm not sure if they're still available either, if I'm being honest, but I fell in love with the composition as well. Okay, so these are some things that I got off of just Amazon, guys, just Amazon, and they were pretty inexpensive. I think these two came together, and I think it was like $6 or something. And then this might have been a little bit more, but I was super impressed with these, and it came the next day. We do live by like a Amazon. We're in Seattle, and that's like one of the homes of Amazon, so we are semi lucky in that we get a lot of overnight stuff. Also, very nervous about some of this because it's delicate. Okay, so here I thought this could be really fun on, I don't know how I'm going to do it. So again, all right, so my guess is that you would cut it down. And then if I could like figure out a way to adhere it to the side. Sorry, I'm semi out of frame. So first off, you would cut it down and then you could adhere it to the side and make it so that so it could be like a semi-Dutch door. Thought that would be fun to try that out. I don't know if there are doubles of these because unfortunately I would only be able to use it with one side unless there's doubles. So hopefully there's doubles and I would be able to do that as well. Or that could be an option as well, is what I'm trying to say. So, and then I think you can stamp. Yeah, no, Jazzy, they're not the slim sizes, unfortunately. It was definitely like this size, A5 wide size, or not A5 wide, A5 size. I'm so used to saying A5 wide. Okay. Let's see. I was gonna kind of spread these out so you guys can see, but those are some of my thoughts about those. I'm really hoping there's doubles. If not, I may go back and buy another one so that I have doubles of them as an option. Just because I like symmetry, y'all. I do like symmetry in my life. So, it's so delicate. I'm like terrified I'm gonna tear it. Let's make sure I'm staying in frame. So, and I think you guys can see it okay. I know it's like white on white, but it's not the same white, if that makes sense. So hopefully it's okay as far as the colors go, or as far as like you being able to see the details. I will say, and I don't know if this bothers anybody, there are some like stainy type stuff on there. They are super dainty. There is some stains and stuff on here. I don't think it doesn't show up on the other side, so that's nice. So if that bothers you, you can just flip it over. Um, but I know that that's also like an aesthetic that people like staining, staining some of the doilies and whatnot. Oh gosh, please don't rip. Okay, I'm gonna flip that one over the other side so that this stain's not showing. So that one's super delicate as well. It does not appear that they duplicate. So I may go back and get another one so that I have enough to do two sides. Is this all fitting in? No, it is not. Move everything up just a wee bit. I just thought these were really fun, and this one's super delicate. And that one's really hard to see, I feel like. All right, I will do a close-up of each of them so you guys can see. So I will try to leave links of these below because I do understand that like this is not a shop, it's Amazon. And Amazon is broad and vast, and it might be hard to figure out which one was the ones that I got. So I'm going to I'll try to remember to put the link below so that you guys can, if you guys want these, you guys can get them. I will also, I haven't really mentioned this before, and I don't know why, but I on my Instagram I have like a link on my profile page, and I have some of the things that I use more frequently um, up available for you guys. So like the X-Acto knives that I use, some of the like tweezers and stuff, because I would get asked what I use. So I started collecting. It's something that's ongoing and I'm updating it constantly, but just another, I might drop these in there so that um, if you're somebody that's coming from Instagram, you have that access too. So check out my profile page and you can click on those links to get those as well. Ah, I should have put them down and like, sorry, because I'm like, I'm gonna have to re-pick these all back up. Okay, and then that's the last one. All right, I think those are super fun. I'm excited to play with them. I'm definitely going back to get more because I need doubles because I need symmetry in my life. Anybody else like that? I don't know, does that say something about like my personality and that I need this symmetry in my life? Okay. All right. And then also, I think, if I remember correctly, because it all kind of came at once, these are the other things that came in that collection as well. So if I think I put an order in, I'll end up getting all these again as well. Which, me learning this whole process, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hate having extras of some of this stuff. It's really dainty. I'm new to it. So I like if I mess up, I will have a backup. Also, like I want to color some of these, like some, maybe I just do this instead of trying to tear that open. Sorry. I want to try to color some of these, and people do like staining and stuff with these, like they'll dab on them. This is so nice for fall, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jesse. I'm glad I'm not the only one with the symmetry problem. Okay, this is gonna be so fun for fall. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me get organized so that I have a place to lay it down when I'm done. But okay, that, I love that. Okay, and this one, these are gonna be so fun in fall, whether I do them in spread, like in my actual spread, or oh, I'm so excited. Like these are so pretty. I hope you're okay with my hand behind it because I don't like it's a white background here, so. Cassie got the same Dear Emmy like cover. She got it in pink, and like I was like, maybe I should have gotten mine in pink because I'm like that way you can see. But I also like the white because then it's like a neutral background. Cute butterfly. Okay, so the rest seem to be butterflies. All those were trees. The rest seem to be butterflies. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anybody else is seeing this. The first one didn't have it, but that's a little, I don't know. It looks like his face, a face. And it's like, I don't know, scared, shocked. Does anybody else see the faces? The first one did not have a face like that. Like it just looked Looks like the next one doesn't either. But those two definitely look like they have a face. Okay. This one does not have a face. All right. And then the last one in this stack. Yeah, okay, they're a little bit scary. I was like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to like put that in anybody's mind. Jesse's like, okay, the faces on those are a little bit scary. They look shocked. They were surprised to be here. All right, so again, if I get those long washi bottom or long washi things, I would get a whole other set of these, so that's cool. All right, I'm like half tempted to put that back, and then also just because of time, I'm not going to. Okay, just don't fall off the side of my desk because I'd be a mess. Also, like PS, I have this drink beside me. It's my like midday coffee drink. I usually have one in the morning and then one in the afternoon to get me through. I have not drank like any of it. We do some cold brew on Dig in the summertime. We'll do some cold brew of our own. So I just did like another batch this morning. Yes, Jessie. She's like, yep, those butterflies did not know what they were doing, what was going on. They're like, what are we doing here? We were in a nice warehouse and now we're in your space. Wait till I put you in a journaling spread, guys. Okay, I'm also super, 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 super excited for these. Okay, so they are like fences. Okay, double the Dutch doors. Just kidding. If you cut, oh gosh, I'm so nervous to cut. Like I'm gonna mess these up. Okay, you cut them down the middle, and then like that. Wouldn't that be great for the Dutch doors? And then I think again, butterfly plans. I'm stink at people's names sometimes. I'm sorry. Nothing to do with you. I see you in my mind. I'm just a visual person, and I'm bad at names. So please don't be mad. But she did a Dutch door-esque thing in her planner, which was really cool. So you could totally do that with these too. So anyways, I'm excited about these fences or gates. All right, let's do the reverse here. All right. Then I have this one. There's a couple of fences, and then, oh, this fence is pretty. Okay, and then this one's like a lower, like fence gate situation. Again, I'm kind of glad I'm gonna end up getting. I'm gonna go back and buy some more. Okay, this one's very like deco, like retro, in my opinion. More of a fence one. This one looks more like a window. And then these are like more of that traditional doily style. I cannot get over how like dainty these are. That one's cool. I like that one. And then this one. Oh, these are really pretty, guys. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this one aside too. Please do not fall off my desk. Stay. All right, all of this was from the same collection. So this I think is the last one of the 4 set. Yellow. And this is the brand. Sorry. If you're interested and not waiting for me to like put the information out there for you guys. I put that envelope there. There. Okay. So these seem like bigger. but these might be fun to put like as the like cover of the date section. What I mean by that, I keep losing my journal. Okay, what I mean by that is like this page. So this could be the cover, and let me just tell you that the paper trail planner, they are coming out tomorrow with date cover, like foiled date cover sections things. So you could just put like slap that on there and then put the day, the month on top, and like that would be a nice simple. And obviously you can do some other layering if you want, but like those, this might be really nice for those kinds of things. So just after seeing it, thoughts I'm having. No, I don't want to put that there because I keep I keep looking for it over there and I keep putting it behind me, so there's a problem. All right, so here's one. Here's another. This one does have a little bit of a torn. I think just because it's so dainty, it's hard. I'm surprised more of them aren't, if I'm being honest. Here's the flowers, and this kind of goes well. I'm wondering if a lot of these match up with the doilies because I know that one matched. Oh my gosh, this one. Okay, this one. So that's cool. They match, so you can definitely coordinate in a spread or in a journaling spread. It's still called a spread, right? Go in gently. Thank you. Okay. Put that back up there. All right. And then I think this is like one of my favorites, and I don't recall there being a bottom washi in this one, but I really like that. And that kind of reminds me of some of the foiled stuff that we've seen in the community, some of the outlines and stuff. Those look like hearts. It'd be good for like a Valentine's Day one or an anniversary. This one kind of like gives me some seashell vibes. And that pattern there is definitely like a divider that we've seen in the community. Oh gosh, they keep coming up in twos. Okay, this one. This one. There's more of that flower, so that would go with either of those. And then two more left. And again, that is just one, the 4 sets that I've just shown you, that was one collection. And I think it was about $10-ish, I think. So not bad for all that you're getting. Okay. Again, don't fall. All right. And then these are not like white, they're like a little bit of off-white, but here is same Mocard brand, and then these are all the ones on the back. Sorry, there's glare. But I'll show you and like what they look like in person. And then this one, yeah, this one shows on the back. I thought the frames would be fun. So anyways, open these up, show these hopefully pretty quickly because I want to show some of the other stuff that I got, but I may have to cut this off soon because I'll need to go get my son. Okay, so one of these is more frames, and then the other one is more like doilies. So I'll do the doilies first, and then move on to the frames. That one's pretty. I think like the star, like the burst. It looks like a flower, but also like a burst. Wow, these are so pretty. Again, Amazon friends. Definitely because they're like a off-white kind of color, you're gonna have to like, I don't want to say color match, but it's definitely gonna be something that you, oh no, stay down. I think that's fixable. I don't think that's like a big deal. And or like if I layer something on it, you'll never know. And this totally is something that we've seen in the community. I feel like as far as like a sticker. Some of the doilies that I'm seeing. And Bloom Paper Studio has one like that. Okay, so now we're moving on to ones that are like color, like for sure colored. Even though they're different colors, are not like repeating in the pattern. So there's not like an off-white one in this color. I don't know how I feel about that. Like part of me is like, what if I really like this pattern and I want it in the off-white? Yes, it's too bad, so sad. Okay. All right, so that is that set. And then there's these. I've lost a piece. I don't even know. We'll see if we'll be able to tell. Okay. I'm very excited for these. I just think like layering stuff like underneath so you could see, poke it through. I think that's fun. So pretty. Okay. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Okay. Making me less nervous. All right. I have, I think it's just the inner pieces that are falling off. I was like, no, it's breaking. No, it's just like it's not inverse. What is it called? Like the, what, like the, I don't know what that's called. That open space that was falling out. The stuff that's not supposed to be there. Okay, so this has a definitely more of a like a neutral-esque um, palette. So the other one had that green. I'm kind of I prefer the neutral palette because it's gonna go with more in my opinion. Um, but I guess with them being more of an off color, I don't have to put them up into the. You guys can see them more clearly on the white. Unless you guys want me to like zoom them in more. Okay. Yes. Jessie says she likes the soft colors. I agree. Okay. Okay, so that is like the doilies that I got. Technically, I should be getting one more in the mail, but it has not shown up yet. So that might be another day that I either come on. I don't know. This is going to be a much smoother process. It's just like obviously I'm doing this on a Thursday. A lot of people are at work. Normally I would be at work, but I'm on summer vacation. And that won't be a thing when school starts back up. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this like on the weekends sometimes or not. Okay, the other stuff is totally random. They're from like Michael's and like mostly Michael's or Joann's. One of those two. And then the third thing I got was, I think I told you guys, was from the scrapbook. And it's supposed to go with something, but I haven't gotten that yet. So I'm just going to kind of grab them all and just kind of go over them. Okay. So with journaling, and if I'm using those like doilies, sorry, I'm having trouble. I wanted to get them all out of the little box that I had, so I'm like, I know, I hate that you can see them. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I just put them in my lap. Okay. Right, so adhesive glue is kind of important. So that you can obviously put down some of these, like the doilies and stuff. So you'd put it down on the paper and then like slap that doily on top and it sticks. I'm not sure that's the best way for me to use it with the doily, like doilies in particular, but other things might be okay to do that with. So this one is permanent one, so it's gonna not be able to be like movable. But this one was removable, so that's why I have two. So if I like stick it down, then I can pull it up more easily and then stick it back down. So that's why I got the two different ones. All right. Again, my guess is that this glue stick is probably not going to be very good. However, the stuff that I wanted was more. I'll open this up. Sorry, that was aggressive. Okay, the things that I wanted more were these things. And I wanted, again, I'm just trying to test some of this stuff out. So it's more of like getting a variety, seeing what I like. And it was inexpensive to do so. So I'm only going to pull a few of these out because the idea of these is that they are adhesive, like little, you can see like there's a little circle in the middle, but they're adhesive little dots things. So you can use that to like stick down on the paper and then like plop something on top of it to make it stick. So that's the idea of those. But I wanted to get these foam things, and they're not like super thick, but again, I'm playing with things, learning. It's all experimental. So these help things come up off your page more. So if you want to like layer things, then you stick one of these down and it helps it pop up more off the page. So there's like the bigger sizes and the smaller, but this is like the thickness of it off coming off your page. So obviously it is quite thick sitting there on a page, but I know that like the scrapbooking.com, they offer different thicknesses. So if you want something thinner, you can do that. But I, again, just wanted to test it out and I saw it in the store and it was in like this for sale aisle, like the on sale aisle clearance. So I was like, well, let me just pick it up. It'd be good to like experiment with, be good starter kind of pack for me. Again, I think that was Joann's. And then, I don't know, we'll see about this glue stick. I always get, as a teacher, I'm always like super analytical about glue sticks. Elmer's glue for me or nothing. No, just kidding. Difference in the two. Oh, of the tapes. You're saying the tapes that I got. Sorry, I just noticed that you had comment. I think Jazz is asking about the two different tapes that I got. So one's the like removable, and this one's permanent. I think that's what you're asking. And then you want to try the 3D squares? Yeah, I think I'm interested. Like part of me wants to bring them into my planner, my A5Y planner, but I think that's a little thick. So if I like them in my journal, I may pick up a thinner one and see, because I thought it could be really cool to put in a journal or in my planner too. Or even like these might go well in the planner if I wanted to bring in some of the doilies and stuff. Okay. Next up, I hear people. Hi, Cass. Aw. My girl. Okay. I've gone over a bunch of stuff, but you are more than welcome to join in. I'm so excited you're here. I am going over random stuff right now. I know you're just joining in, but I'm going over random stuff right now that I've picked up from like the store, basically. But I've gotten some Amazon stuff. I got Archer and Olive. If you're just popping on, I think that's about it that I've gone over. Oh, and the washi tape store are the things that I got. Okay, so everybody talks about Hero, or not Hero. Hero Tools is something that does sound very like the Hero brand, I guess is what I'm saying. But these are reversible tweezers. I feel like I hear everybody talking about reversible tweezers. So I needed to see what the hype was about. So I am here to try them out. So one of the things that's supposed to be really nice about the reversible tweezers is that like if you're using, sorry, I was literally getting ready to use them like the other tweezers. I was like, oh yeah, it's not opening. Okay, you have to do this. All right, so one of the things that's nice about the reversible tweezers is that like you can literally pick something up and then it just stays in within the tweezers. So like obviously if I tried to do that with these, it does not stay and it falls out. So that is supposed to be one of the nice things about these. I think these are going to be really nice for even like planner, not necessarily just, oop, heavens to Betsy, almost roughed it. Not just for my journaling stuff, but also for planning. And like if I wanted to peel up a sticker and like hold it in place with that, like right now what I do is I pull it up and then I leave the tweezer like that so that it stays up. But now I think I can do like this and like pull it back and leave it because it's probably strong enough. I really don't want to rip that. So that is like one of the reasons why I wanted to pick this up. I'm hoping I really like it and I end up getting a few because I've heard people talk about how many they have a few of them that they're like they get and they need. One of the other things I've heard somebody say too, and the reason why to get these, is that if you are gluing something together, it'll keep like it'll hold the two things together glued, and you can just leave it there until it dries. So that's another nice thing about that. Okay, wow, lots of stuff going on in the chat. I guess. I'm sorry. You were at work and I didn't want to bug you. She's like, you better don't you know you're supposed to message me before you go live? And I was totally random. I wasn't sure I was gonna do it, so I didn't want to bug you. Okay. Jazzy saying that I'm having her make a list of the things that she wants. I think my favorite so far, which has been a little bit of I mean, besides, I feel like the least expensive item are these dang it, are the Amazon doilies that I got, which I'm kind of low key in love with and very excited to use. And they had some leave ones that were doily, and I am so excited about those for fall and putting them potentially in my A5 wide and in my bullet, or not my bullet, my journal. Okay, next up, um, these are also from Joanne Fabrics, or Joann's. I guess they've kind of dropped the fabric piece. Okay, so all these things were in clearance, so that's why I picked them up. And then also I get 20% off as a teacher, or 10% something. I get a percentage off for being a teacher. So it's quite the steal for me to do it. But this was clear stamps, timbers, transfer, cellulose. Oh, that's Spanish. Just kidding. Okay, so these were very journal-esque to me, so that's why I picked them up. The swoosh, two swooshes. These kind of remind me of like dotted paper. I just felt like this is very applicable for me taking my A5 wide planner style that I usually use and like kind of transferring it over to journal, but using stamps. I do have a few stamps that I have in my collection that I had from years ago. So I'm like hopeful to pull those back out. I do need to locate them. I think they're in my son's closet that used to be my office. Because when you have baby clothes, they don't really hang up. I don't know. I didn't hang up his baby clothes. I just put them in a drawer. So I used his closet as my old storage of things. But there's like a rocking chair in front of it, so I have to move the rocking chair every time I want to get something out. And usually I think about it after he's gone to sleep. So that's useless. Okay. And then here's the other one with beach journaling kits. And I think I talked about it already, but I'm thinking about restarting with a new journal in July. Wanted to pick up this to kind of supplement some things. Okay. Okay, so Jazzy says that she likes the inverted tweezers. And then yes. And then Cassie's saying, I never knew there was reversible tweezers. Yes. I will say, um, one thing that I'm a little surprised at trying it for the first time is the amount of pressure I need to put on it to open it. Um, it's definitely more than what I would put on for my regular tweezers. So it does take a little bit to like open them, but I think it'll be fun to play with, and there's all kinds out there for people. And I think it's one of the things people also talk about is for those that have like arthritis in their hands, like you don't, the reason this one you have to hold down in order to keep it closed. So this one, it's just the original pressure that you're putting down and then you release and it holds it. So um, just FYI. Okay, back to these. This it's like like a beach, ocean. Thought that was really fun. The different words, cool, sun. These are palm trees, and so you're sticking them together on top of that. So there's the not bark, the branch, no, not branch, trunk, that's the word, trunk of the tree, and then you're sticking these on top of that. So FYI. I'm like really wanting to get this back lined up, and I don't think I'm going to do it. Is it this way? That's why. Okay, got it. All right. Other fun things. Adventure, it's a noun, so it's a definition. Better together, has the dates. Just thought this would be like kind of fun to pull in to a journaling spread for summer. And again, it was on sale. All right, so those are my stamps that I got. And then last but not least, this is, I think, the final thing. All right, I haven't gotten the other piece to this, so I need to figure out when I'm getting that. But this, the idea of this is that I'm gonna buy. This is the thing I'm missing. I'm gonna buy a stamper, and so by that I mean it would be so much easier if I had one because this is going to be so hard to explain. Okay, so a stamper like has a platform and then the top half kind of goes down, like hinges down and will stamp things. So you put the stamp, this, I'm just gonna use this. So you'd put the stamp on the top half and it would stay in place because it like, I don't want to say suctions, but it like sticks to it, right? And then the base is down here and then you could stamp, like go like this and it stamps it, okay? Um, so this is to help keep your sheet in place. So the waffle crafting flower helps grip that paper so it stays where it's supposed to and doesn't move around on that sheet. So I got these in reverse, but this was on sale. So I was like, well, it's on sale, let me get it. So that's what the purpose of this is to do that. So, and then there's these as well that like go, it will go underneath, but this is just to put it in place. All right, so this is really sticky, so I don't want to like necessarily mess with it because I don't want it to lose all the stick, but this can go, this lays on top of it and helps you better like size things and whatnot. So that is, like, this is a really simple last thing that I thought I'd share. This is a lot. I've also been watching people do those craft cards. I don't know if you've ever watched those, but I feel like you can apply some of the journaling-esque things with those. So like you can take the stuff from the cards and like kind of use those, some of the ideas or techniques in your journal. So that's why I've been like obsessing about those as well. So that is what is happening. That's like where I got the idea of this from. So the stamping stuff. Anyways, so that is gonna, I think, do it for me for my haul. Those of you that join me, I super, super appreciate it because again, this was last minute. I just thought I'd pop on. I wanted to get this journal stuff hauled so that I could start using some of it. I was gonna put this back, but I don't want the noise to like overshadow what I'm trying to say. So anyway, so that's what I have for today. Thank you guys again for joining me. I appreciate all of you guys' support. Thank you again for coming, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye, guys.